Hello, and welcome to Calm Crusader Kings. I'm your host, Mind Moose. Let me just check that my mic here is working. Oh, good, it is. I guess you already knew that. Today it's time for us to relate to Emperor Tudi II, the Blood Father of Britannia. His father, Emperor Argentmoit, was assassinated and we never did find out who was behind it. But I do suspect it was his brother and former spymaster. Oh. Emperor Tudi is a man who knows restraint. And he has learned the many dangers that face him in his life. And in spite of that, he wants to build things that will last and to accomplish great things. Like his father, he has an academic education. And he spent his youth working as a doctor, tending to the many knights in his father's army. Superficially, he's very similar to his farmer in that both seem very quiet. They stay away from other people, and they both work very hard and don't draw a lot of attention to themselves in the process. But the motivations behind them both, it is very different. See, where Argentmoit was a person who was very happy to work very hard and simply didn't want to be around other people. Emperor Tudi II is a firm believer in his hard work and moderation. His fear he views as a healthy respect for danger. It's his fear is just a result of his other strengths. Good sense and self-discipline, hard work, good plans, strong learning. He thinks he is wise enough to appraise danger correctly, and that is why he is craven. At the time of his inheritance, the Empire of Britannia is thriving. His sister, here we are, she has been made Queen of Andalusia, and he intends to give her independence. His eldest son, rules Algiers, just a duchy here. But it is in a critically important location because he can that further travel eastward across the North African coast will allow him to give away Tangiers right here as well. You can give it to Andalusia. And we can simultaneously, well, maybe not simultaneously, but we can pursue the Kingdom of Sardinia from here. See? 1, 2 sea zones away. We can holy war for these places. We can also work towards the Kingdom of Tehert? I'm not sure how to say that. And leave the Queen of Andalusia to independently expand through the Maghreb and maybe through Iberia. He is well on his way to making, or to consecrating the bloodline. We are further than ever from Dynasty of Many Crowns. Maybe not ever, but we were much closer earlier. Founding the Empire of Britannia has very much reduced the number of independent kings out there. But we're also almost done getting Norway, almost done getting Francia, almost done getting Brittany. We're currently fighting a war for the Viennois, which will be enough for us to have all of West Francia, which you can see has expanded. That will allow us to usurp West Francia, which will let us get Normandy to join to accept an offer of vassalization. We'll get the last holdout of territory in Britannia, so that we can take the Reclaim Britannia decision. He also inherited relatively young. So he will likely have a very long rule. And our diplomatic reach extends all the way to the southern edge of the map now. So, we have contact with the pagans of the northeast and the pagans of the far south for marriages with our syncretic folk traditions. For some reason I thought I had a marriage agreement with someone who would have a claim on the Kingdom of Mali. But I guess I don't. Maybe I can get one. I can get one. We are far more militarily powerful now than the Byzantine Empire. So, our goal is to get more ahead. The development machine of Wiche with a coinage contract and a royal forests is finished. They will now be able to have rapid runaway development faster than I can get in my own counties by us stacking improving development on it. They'll do it and I'll do it. And I'm currently converting them to my culture, and they have a coinage contract, and it'll make its way over to Devon. And for almost 200 years, we have successfully kept Cornwall together in spite of Confederate succession and consistently having lots of children. So, it's all, final thing is that I'm currently in the process of revamping all the baronies and the temples to have military-focused buildings instead of the development growth-focused buildings that used to be in these places. And I'm also, to go along with that, trying to change my vassal king's feudal contracts. Well, he's not a good example, but I want to be moving them towards scutage and high feudal taxes. And that's enough for our Let's Relate video for Emperor Tudi. And a good, and I think a good overview for the state of our game right now. Thank you, and I will be continuing with normal play immediately.